I just got hired on a job, and even though I haven't even started, I'm already feeling the gratefulness that comes with it. I can feel the income I'll be earning and will be able to support myself again. I'll have to get a second job, and that's fine. I was doing it in my previous state, but now I can do it again with proper help, medication, and support. It's pretty hard living in a different state. If you ever needed help from your family, you could always just give them a call or swing by their house. And I don't even mean needing money. It could be something as simple as just eating lunch with someone that cares. I would kill for a burger and some laughs about how dumb the world is right now. I'm currently trying my best to just not be worthless. There's one thing to be said about making YouTube content people might care about and help fund someday. But until then, I can't rely on just it. That's a fact I've come to learn a couple times, and while it's nothing new at this point, it's still not any easier holding down a job. I either don't care enough, or I care too much. In the former example, I don't value the work or the pay, and it ends up causing me to slack off on tasks. Why should I care if the employer doesn't care about me? Then, on the other hand, when I care too much, and I realize how things could improve. Management could take their job more seriously. Employees could show up on time and do work. Stuff like that, I guess. Noticing all the small tasks that need to be getting done and realizing no one's doing them. For sake. But I'm not a manager. And even if I were offered a position, I'm not entirely sure I would be able to take it. The thought of micromanaging multiple people and also trying to coach and encourage them, and also doing my job actually well and hard, oh geez. It just sounds like it makes me want to run into the freezer and cry until I die of cold. Could I feasibly do it? Like, can I imagine all the steps it would take and the hoops you would have to jump through and, yeah, I can. But, can I actually do it? Maybe. Someday. But for right now, I'll be lucky if I can make it through a day without breaking down and crying or becoming so over-anxious I start freaking out. I hate my brain and how it works so much. I wish it were just so easy to stay calm, cool, and collected and in the driver's seat 24/7. It's too easy for my brain to just autopilot and even easier for me to just act on knee-jerk reactions. I promise you, I deserve to die for that alone. But this is a Minecraft video. And I mean, it's a hardcore Minecraft video, but I guess I can still lighten up a bit. I've actually got some online work to fill out for the job, so let me do that real quick. Done. Just the usual getting hired stuff, to be honest. W2, W4, W9, WD40. Honestly, if you're someone that's trying to land a job for the sake of netting income because of someone else, the best way to do is full, unabashed, and casual confidence. Literally look the person interviewing you directly in their eyes and tell them exactly why they should hire you. I mean, why should anyone want to hire you? Considering the food service-based store I apply to, I can tell you they want someone who will show up to work when scheduled, stay for as long as it takes, completing whatever tasks that could possibly pop up, and, most importantly, without complaining about it. That's the kind of people they want on their team. The kind of people who simply will do the work and not have to be told to do work. You sell yourself as someone who just will do that, and be sure to follow through on it when you get hired. When you start working there, you just need to stay completely attentive. Keep on top of every single task you're taught to do, and be aware of when they will have to be done again. Keep your station areas stocked up, and learn to determine when can and cannot be dropped to attend to something else. Certain food items might be on a strict cooking timer and can't possibly be left in to cook any longer than necessary. You may have to drop a very handful of different tasks at the drop of a beep suddenly simply to ensure consistency and customer satisfaction. Speaking of dealing with customers, the best and only surefire way to deal with any customer is to be patient and polite, no matter how mad or how rude they are. No matter how disruptive they might become, there is no reason to ever act high and mighty or that you are some form of authority to them and their actions. At best, you can tell someone they will have to leave voluntarily or face some sort of legal prosecution. But even when someone is rudely yelling at you into your headset, you should never ever get moody with them, and at the very most, simply refuse to assist them. Or just assist them while consistently assuring them the best is being done, and to apologize that it simply isn't good enough. Or, again, just refuse to service them, in favor of someone more calm and pleasant. That's your call, and those kinds of customers, while they do exist, are seemingly far and few between. The average consumer is pretty understanding that things happen and that every business day is just another day of real life. Unfortunately, a lot of customers don't seem to understand this, and really only want their food, right now, fresh as all get out, and you better be smiling when you do it. I mean, even a lot of the more calm-headed customers expect that still too, and that's just part of playing the customer service role. The customers expect certain products in certain conditions set to certain standards, and the employers expect you to maintain those certain products in those certain conditions and to only ever produce them for a customer when they've met those certain standards. I'm sure that to a lot of anyone who might watch this is probably pretty basic, straightforward, and, well, obvious. But I also know that this isn't the same case for everyone, and someone might get something out of all this rambling. I'm not by any means the smartest man, and to be frank, I'm pretty sure I'm some sort of mentally stupid. Just somehow I know it. But I also know how to do repetitive, remedial tasks with a fake smile. I know how to act like I'm not dead on the inside, even though it genuinely feels like my best bet is to just give up, lay down, and die. But that's the little bitch in me talking, and a little bitch is something I've been desperately trying not to be. For the record, it's going okay-ish, but I still suck a lot of ass. I really gotta work on that. Oh, hey, what's going on? You're still watching? You watched all of that for some reason. Thank you. I got hired. It's gonna be a while till I actually get a paycheck. Maybe consider donating to the homeless. I had a birthday recently. You know, some people care about that. I don't, because I'm getting old, and half the time I want to die anyway, so it's like, well, who cares about how old I am? Like, I can vote, I can buy cigarettes and booze. My insurance is already cheaper if I had any. Like, come on. What milestones do I have? Like, comment, and subscribe for something. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm sorry.